Hound and bother you, they surround and swallow you. It's not only the streets that's watching you, so stay diligent, cause man, I'm militant in this lost age of innocence. Ignorant.
Kyza is a real OG in the UK. Where he from? Where Kyza from? And was he in a group? Was he by himself? Like, was he in the rap game for hella long, or was he like, here? What kind of status did he have? Was he like Jay-Z status, or was he more like a Lil Uzi Vert? He from London, and he was one of the OGs. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So he probably paved the way, probably made an impact on the game.
Is blissful. It hurts when the reality hits you. You try your best not to let the lips of death kiss you. Edge notes, I need a.
He try your best not to let the death kiss you, bruh. These guys are very talented. They didn't get shot. Yeah, I hear you. I see you. We're gonna see. I already heard just off that.
But a fistful wanna be thugs walking with a pit bull. Dudes with their eyes glued wanna try and stick you. Feds be.
He said dudes with their eyes glued trying to stick you. They blind. Can't even see you and they trying to cut you. Come on, bro.
Obtuse and using stupid excuses just to try and shift you. And it ain't nice at late nights. Road swimming with great whites that take bites out of fake types. But I don't give them opportunities to take chances. Irate bastards always give me bait glances. Little schoolboys in shirts and ties, walking around like they're hurting guys. Just swap grants for a skirt and tights, telling their brethrens a world of lies. While hungry brothers feast their eyes on your merchandise. They're lusting after your frozen jewels. Breads who show their tools when they're in arms with opposing crews. So you best watch the road you choose. Do your things.
He said, so you better watch the road you choose. I'm not a preacher. I just want to give you guys two versions of how this thing can go. And that's one thing I want to do. I don't want to spread negativity. I would like to enlighten you of it. But I don't want you to feel like, oh yeah, I got off your stream and I felt like I could go hit a lick. Like, I don't want that. I just want you to be aware. So if you ever get put in a situation or someone ever talks about the things that we talk about, you will refer back to me. I'll be like, I can either pop this Molly and be sweating, or when I watch Shooter stream, I cannot pop the Molly and be cool still and still have fun. That's the whole point of me doing that. So, you know what I mean? Big man eats up these OGs. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he got a dope flow. Respect to the OGs. I ain't gonna lie, he got a dope flow. I hear him.
So you best watch the road you choose. Do your thing, star and act like you know the coup. Cause it rains every day in the slums. Miracles don't seem to happen, so I stop praying for one.
Damn, he said it rains every day in the slums. Miracles don't happen, so I stop praying for one. That's being in the gutter. Fuck the gutter. There's different places across the world where they don't even have shoes, where they gotta carry buckets to get water. You know what I mean? Like, I know they out there praying for miracles. See what I'm saying? And some people keep their faith, and others lose hope. Cause it's like, man, they over there with shoes and cars, and I'm over here in no shoes in the jungle. Or I'm on a farm with, you know what I mean? Not to say that's bad, but you kind of gotta be thankful for where you are at. If you're able to watch me right now, whatever device you're using, be thankful that you are in that like predicament to be able, because there are people that are in predicaments where they are not able to use a phone right now. They do not have a computer set up. They don't even know what a PS5 is. See what I'm saying? Like, I heard of it, but see what I'm saying? Like, we never had one. I never had a video game. Could never afford one. So it's like, just like, I just kind of felt that bar when he said that. Kind of made me want to humble myself. It could always be worse, y'all. Remember that. It could always be worse. So remember that.
Slums, miracles don't seem to happen, so I stop praying for one. I suppose that's why I stay in my drum. Cause some praise that are young get caught up in a way of the gun. Could you imagine the pain of a mum when she's training to come to terms that someone put 8 in her son, and they're trying to make the streets safer? I read an article about a girl in the paper. Some bros chased her, beat her up and then raped her. I thought later, but they say that it's in our nature to act like thugs and hoodlums with no manners and no breeding. Spreads who start on.
That's not true. It's not in our nature to act like hoodlums and animals. We are not animals. We are not animals. One more time. We are not animals. We're not hoodlums. We're not thugs. You know what I mean? Like, I hate how they label us like that, right? Y'all make it seem like we're not, like we're some creatures, like we just came off some eggs, like, "Ah, what's going on?" You feel me? Like, no, it's not like that, man. Everyone gets mad, everyone has anger, you know. We just do things, we just don't play when it comes to certain things. Don't label us, thugs just because all of us is together and we decided to chill in this area at this park and, hang out and talk. Look at those thugs over there. You don't even know that. My boy Flower worth 1.3 million. My boy Say Less got, you know, 2 million. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I hate how people are so quick to judge. You know what I mean? So, um, don't be like that, chat. Don't ever judge a race just because they together standing there, or don't try to judge somebody because you never know, man. You never know who you talking to in this game called life. You never know. Never know. This dude be like, yeah, my dad's worth 20 million, and I like you. Want to come to my house? Type shit. You never know. So don't put negative energy in the world and expect positive energy to come back. And by starting is with your mind. Don't think that this black person is going to do something bad. Don't think like that. Exactly. Hey, say less. I like that. No one comes out the womb and wants to sell drugs. Come on, bro. That's deep. Stop playing. And stop making it seem like only the blacks sell drugs. Stop doing that. It's a whole country issue. Period. You don't just single out that. Just the whole thing. Everyone's like, come on now.
For no reason, get left with their jaws fractured and their nose bleeding, find their clothes leaking, or a slash to your bolt, bullet holes even. Most kids I know smoke spliffs in broke lifts, inhaling their death through their roach clip and watch adult flicks. They want cash but they can't earn it. They see a ride on the street lash and then burn it. My little cousin never got nicked, but as a youth he always got licks. He shoplifts every minute that the clock ticks, for something to shut quick so he can buy a gold watch or some hot kicks. I'm trying to tell the boy to stop.
I ain't gonna lie, shoplifting is not funny, bro, but like shoplifting is kind of funny in a sense because you're going into a business um with no mask or nothing. You got to think, y'all. Just think about it for 1 second. Never that, bro. The people who think like that, exposing the back actually ever in their life. Flower, I feel you. I hear what you're saying. I respect you. But just think about have you I'm not saying have you ever shoplifted? If you have, then I'm not making fun of you. Um I never shoplifted, but I stole out of a store. I tell you the truth. It was when I was a kid. I remember. I was hella scared. But the idea of shoplifting, it's funny to me because you're going into a business with no mask on, no gloves on, no nothing, and you're committing a crime on camera. Like, you gotta be the most boldest person. That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta have that type of conscience where it's just like, you feel me? Like, motherfuckers be going in there, people shoplift at the grocery store, which is kind of more common, but like I'm talking about stores like a JC Penney's. Do you guys have those stores? Like, do you guys have that stores like a JC Penney's or a Macy's? Do y'all know what that is? Or not to be funny? Yeah, often people like, okay, that's more common. People who steal food, I'm not trying to be funny, like me when I went to Food for Less when I was like a little ass kid, I stole a pack of gum. It's food. You see food, you get hungry. That's more common. But for you to go to a mall and purposely go steal some clothes like jackets and pants and shoot like, dude, you're like that to have that type of mindset is like, damn, dude, you're hella bold. You might as well just like plan to rob a bank. If you have that much confidence to walk into a store with no mask on, with nothing on, and just start taking shit, you go crazy. So when I was a kid, I took one or two. I understand people who do that sometimes. They're homeless. Yeah, yeah. The fucker knows. Yeah, it's wild. Couldn't be me. Hey, say less. I ain't gonna lie. I had a bum. Quick story, real quick. I used to do security, and they got this store out here called Walgreens. But if you can afford it, and you're just doing it to save money, you wild and say less. I know. I know people like that too. There's girls like that. There's a girl that just said that on Instagram. She's like, I know I got the money. I just like stealing. I like the rush. I like to steal. Like, it's an adrenaline junkie. That's how they get their rush. Boom Gang. If you ever heard of this guy named Boom Gang, Boom Gang went viral for stealing shit. See what I'm saying? Like, it's the rush. Even though he got caught, went to jail, got out, he loved to keep doing it. See what I'm saying? Like, he stole iPhones, he stole donuts, he stole chicken, he stole like anything. Like, it was just like, it's the rush. Yeah, yeah. Man was off drugs. Yeah, Boom Gang, Boom Gang. I'm so happy he give it up for Boom Gang. Chat. Hey, bro, give it up for Boom Gang one time, bro. He got his life together, bro. Shout out to Boom. Shout out to Boom one time. He got his life together, man. I give it up to Boom, man. Shout out to Boom. Boom got his life together. You know what I mean? I respect Boom. I do. I don't steal. I don't steal. I try and make the price lower. Facts, machine. I respect that. Good for him, though. I'm all about changing stuff up. Yeah, I respect it, but I just think that it's kind of crazy that you can walk into a store and just start taking clothes, you know what I mean, on camera with no mask on and shit. That's crazy. And fingerprints and shit. Because depending on how much you take, they can just run the cameras, especially with drugs. And that's the thing. Boom Gang, the thing that made Boom Gang stole like $100,000 watch. Like Boom Gang was like, you got to remember, chat. This dude is recording himself committing a crime. He recorded himself committing crimes, and he went viral for it. He was verified on Instagram and everything. It's especially with drugs. I've been in a situation where it's fucked up in a hole. It takes a lot to add yourself back. Yeah, Arnold Zennis, yeah, you can't fuck with drugs, dude. I seen a No Jumper interview where Boom was like, don't, just leave it alone, man. If weed don't get you high enough, like if you feel like you smoke weed and it doesn't do nothing, stop doing drugs, period. That's too much. That should tell you right there. You don't need to be doing drugs because that energy and effort can be put to something else. Don't feel like, oh, fuck that weed. Let me upgrade and try some new shit. Chill out. You know what I mean? Have a beer or something. Do something like that. Take a shot of wine or something. Like, do something else. Kind of like get away from that because if we can't keep you cool, you don't need to be doing no other heavy drugs. Nothing else.
This, cause I don't wanna see him locked up, catching with the what list. But like a gem is how I dropped it, so that he knows that we're living in the mosh pits of apocalypse. I'm trapped in a harsh reality, won't free me. How can I laugh when crying is so easy? Lost cause I know society don't need me. Blind to oblivious eyes that don't see me. So many lives are lost on road weekly. Youth talk back cause they're rude and so cheeky. Minds turned wide with greed, it's so deep, see. This is my reality, blood, please believe me. Trapped in a harsh reality, won't free me. How can I laugh when crying is so easy? Lost cause
how can I laugh when crying is so easy? Shit, I had that. Shit. You ever got I remember one time I was so down in the dirt, chat, I had to fucking think of memories just to smile. You know? That was the only thing that would make me smile was memories. Nothing in my current life was making me smile. So I feel your pain, Kyza. Rest in paradise. That was a good little UK legend right here, man. He did his thing. I felt that.
I know society don't need me. Blind to oblivious eyes that don't see me. So many lives are lost on road weekly. Used